the Emperor flew out. This could be Aries, a lot of strong Aries in this reading. And then we have the Knight of Wands. This is like, I'm taking charge and I'm coming to get you. Like this one, this King of Wands feels like nothing's going to get in my way. I know what I want. I know who I want. I'm going after it. Okay. This is passion. This is like taking the power back, taking control back. This masculine energy is evolving into Emperor status. Okay. I feel like this is high vibe. And Hi everyone, welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. Thank you so very much for being here with me. Y'all are seriously the best, and I hope that everyone has had a happy and safe new year so far. Welcome to 2022. This is our first reading of 2022. Exciting stuff. We're going to have a look at who's in your energy, what do they want, what's coming in straight off the bat for this new year, who's thinking about you or what's going on, okay? We're just going to get started. We'll bring the bowl and call in spirit as per usual, but I'm really super interested to know what y'all have been planning or for your own resolutions this year. What are you focused on? What are you wanting to change? Are there any new types of readings you want to see? Let me know in the comments. Personally, I'm trying to show up a little bit more authentically in some of these readings. Not that I wasn't before, but you might notice I'm not wearing makeup, and that's just because I don't usually in my daily life. I've only been doing it for YouTube, so I'm just going to try something new and just do a reading as is when the time comes, when spirit calls me to do one. So that's something I've been working on. Anyways, without blabbing on too much, thanks for being here again. We're going to get started on the reading. Okay, calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude, I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, spirit. All right, let's see what's going on. What's going on? Who's in your energy? What do they want? And what do we need to know about it? Okay. We have rest and rejuvenation. Okay. There could be somebody here who is taking a break, somebody that you might not be talking to. I always see the Four of Swords when I get this energy coming out. So someone here has been keeping to themselves, perhaps doing some quiet meditations, connecting with spirit, connecting with their higher self, their oversoul, trying to get guidance. There may be somebody here who has been quiet. Oh my gosh, I just got calm before the storm. Because look at the bottom of the deck, we have storm warning. So there's a calm before the storm. I just heard that direct from spirit. Calm before the storm. So somebody here, perhaps you haven't heard from someone in a while. Something might shake up with that. We're going to see what's going on, okay? We're going to see what's going on, get some details. I'm using the Gilded Royale Tarot, okay? I'm also trying to remember to announce the cards that I'm using because I always get those questions in the comments. What deck are you using? So I'm going to do my best to remember to do that this year, okay? Yeah, I was using the Energy Oracle, okay, to start this reading. Okay, so what is this calm before the storm here, please, Spirit? What is this calm before the storm? What is this all about? What is the calm before the storm, please? That's a good way to kick off the new year. This is like the first reading, right? It's calm before the storm. Let's see what it is. Calm before the storm. Oh my gosh, look at that, the Tower. Yeah, the Tower is about to hit here, okay? We don't know what it's all about just yet, but we're going to get those finer details. Just hang in here with me. Okay, we did get the Tower for the New Year's Eve reading, the last reading of 2021, and it was a positive Tower. So let's just find out what this shift is, what this change is. Calm before the storm. Sometimes the Tower, I mean, it's neutral energy, but when it comes up, it can feel quite chaotic. So let's just see. Let's just see before I get ahead of myself. We have the Page of Cups, but it flew out in the reverse. So normally the Page of Cups in the upright is an energy where it's like flirty, could be, you know, fun, immature, loving messages coming in, flirty texts or whatever, like that kind of a thing. It seems like obviously that is not going on right now. There could be a need for an apology with the Page of Cups. There could be, it almost feels like empty promises as well. So sometimes with the Page of Cups can be empty promises, like, you know, I love you so much, baby. And then there's no follow through with action. So words and not actions, because the Page of Cups is kind of like an immature energy. It's not a King of Cups. It's a page. Okay. So somebody here is showing up in the reverse. So let me just get this. We have a King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. King of Wands. And I'm going to take that. So this could be Leo, Aries, Sag, masculine energy. Okay. Showing up as, let's see. I need to know a little bit more about the Page of Cups reverse. What is this all about, please? Oh, a lot came out. Oh my gosh. This King of Wands in the past, this is what's changing, okay? This is what's changing. There are 3 2s that just came out of this pile. So 2, 2, 2, if you've been seeing that. And it's interesting because the last reading where the Tower came out, it was like if you've been seeing 4, 4, 4. So we have 3 2s. We have the 2 of Cups, we have the 2 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands, okay? Somebody here has been making a decision, or it has taken them a very long time to make a decision. Perhaps that's why they were showing up in this immature energy, or making these empty promises, or saying these sweet nothings, whispering sweet nothings in your ear, perhaps, and then no follow through. No follow through. This person, this King of Wands, would never have really taken any action. Now, what's interesting is that the King of Wands coming up in their highest vibration is a leader. They are somebody who will take a leadership role. They won't just sit back and allow things to just kind of happen. This person usually goes out and makes things happen. But the problem is, in the past, is they were unable to make a freaking decision, right? With all these 2s. They weren't able to make a choice about what? About whether or not to partner up, whether or not to take something seriously, okay? Now, why this is coming up as the calm before the storm is I feel that this King of Wands has had some type of shift or some type of aha moment where now they realize what they need to do. Okay, so what else fell out? We have the Lovers and the Ace of Wands. Now, there is a lot of passion. This King of Wands is bubbling over, boiling over with passion, okay? For you, I'm assuming, right? For the person that they love, right? But unfortunately, in the past, like I said, there hasn't been a choice. A decision has not been made. There has been a need for it. But I do feel like this King of Wands in the past may, again, have been just whispering this sweet nothings, okay? And hasn't really made some type of choice. Now, this is where this shift is happening. This is something that's coming in pretty quickly, almost feeling like out of nowhere. This King of Wands passion has been revived, okay? They have been revived, renewed, right? With the Ace of Wands and the Lovers, this could be some pretty passionate, pretty highly charged sexual encounters coming in, something of that line, that nature. There is a lot of intense feeling, okay? There is a feeling of intensity, there's a magnetic draw, a magnetic pull, where I feel like if you're the one dealing with this King of Wands, we're just going to call them that, it's a masculine energy, okay? Whether or not they are actually Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't matter. They would be in this energy. So the King of Wands is somebody, again, they're like a go-getter, right? They're always in charge, very much passionate, fiery. They can have a hot temper, okay, and they're low vibration, very much so. They don't stop till they get what they want, usually. But in this case, this King of Wands was like, hemming and hawing, not making a decision, not knowing what they truly wanted, perhaps putting off a decision. This is where something has changed. There has been a period of silence with this person, okay? So this is how you'll be able to know. There has been a quiet or cooling down period with this person. They may have felt like they lost their mojo, they lost their passion, like they just weren't really feeling like themselves. This is them starting to bubble and boil underneath the surface here. There's about to be some type of explosion. Now, with this energy coming in, this storm warning, this calm before the storm, I'm not necessarily getting that it's negative. Not yet. We're going to see. We're going to see. What is this King of Wands intending to do? Because they're definitely all up in your energy and their passions are bubbling over. I just keep like the heat's rising. The heat is rising. And I keep like Spirit keeps showing me like a gas oven or stove, sorry, like with flames like boiling water, boiling over. So they're about to freaking explode, okay? They're about to explode. Here's the Magician here. What do they want? They want to create something new. They want to have a new beginning. I love seeing this figure 8 here. 8, of course, being connected to strength. So this King of Wands has been quietly overcoming some of their own negative patterns, traits, the things that they do, the ways they behave, the things that they say, their, I don't know, their traumas even, their codependent nature. It really is so many things, because with strength, we know the devil was around somewhere. And I'm just getting all of these downloads right now. I feel like this King of Wands is regaining their confidence, okay? Regaining that mojo, feeling more like themselves, where they weren't feeling so hot in the past, okay? So there's been some type of reset with this individual, with this King of Wands, okay? And this storm warning, it's like, I'm coming to get you. This is what it feels like with this Magician, okay? This is what it feels like. So there's somebody in your energy who feels very passionately determined to create something new here with you. Now, let's get a little bit more details, okay? That's what they're wanting. What else do we hear? Look, we have all 4 2s. Here's the 2 of Swords, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 22, 22. If you've been seeing that, could be very relevant here, or some type of sign that this is the reading for you, okay? Especially, obviously, if you're dealing with the King of Wands. Then we have the 6 of Pentacles. This King of Wands is going to come in to try to gift you something. They want to give something to you. At this point in time, I want to check out with the Kipper to see if we can get a little bit more information on what is coming in, what they're trying to do. The 6 of Pentacles can also speak to the need for balance, equal give and take within a connection, reciprocity. And we do see that here with that 2 of Cups. So this is a soulmate. Forgot to mention that. This is definitely someone here that you do feel a pull towards, right? This is someone that you already know there is a deep emotional bond and connection, okay? So this is it. This is it. This could be somebody. It doesn't have to be necessarily somebody you've already dealt with in the past. This could apply to someone, a King of Wands here, who has had their eye on you and hasn't worked up the confidence to talk about it, hasn't worked up there. They just weren't feeling like themselves, right? So they weren't making any moves. They weren't making any solid decisions. But now we have them in this mode where they know what they want. They know what they want to create. And I feel like they're coming at you. So calm before the storm. Like, this is about to happen. I feel like this King of Wands is right on the edge, and they are just boiling over with this passion and desire to be with you, okay? So what is this 6 of Pentacles? Let's use a Kipper here to find out what's going on. We have adjudication. So this is somebody who's... they may have been waiting. This King of Wands also may have been waiting for someone else to make some type of judgment on the situation, which is very detailed. Hold on. False person. Okay, hold on. They may have been dealing with somebody, toil and labor. Okay, they were dealing with a very difficult situation or person behind the scenes in their community. Could be a family member, bad health. Okay, we're getting a little bit of a story. There was somebody here. Wow. Somebody here, they may have been waiting on, it could be even a divorce or something like that. This King of Wands. Either way, it could have been divorce. It could be like a family member, something like that. Somebody that they were working with, someone close to them in their community. They were being held back because they were having to deal with this other situation. They didn't feel like they were able to move forward or follow their passion or take a leadership role in this connection with you. They've been working really hard behind the scenes trying to get rid of this false person. This is somebody who would have perhaps been highly manipulative, okay? And a judgment may have been placed on this individual here by this King of Wands, okay? I'm getting a higher vibe from the King of Wands right now. I feel like they've already been through a lot of work to try to clear some type of path in order to come forward towards you. Now, whether or not you are ready for that or want that, that's a totally different situation, okay? But I feel like they could have been dealing with somebody in their family as well, taking care of somebody, or not. They could have not been leaving someone, or They didn't want to upset the balance in their community, in their life, because somebody was experiencing some pretty bad health. There could be that, but that's kind of getting into some details here. We have a message of concern, thoughts, something in privileged lady. Okay. They were with, yeah, and there's pathway. Okay, it is kind of, there was something here that, you know, it took them a really long time. This is why they were stuck on this indecisiveness in the past, okay? It took a really long time for them to clear that pathway. Okay. I feel like there was somebody here who had kind of had them by the coins. They had them by the coins, meaning they had some type of control over their money, or maybe they worked with this person, or their money was tied in with this individual. It took this King of Wands a very long time to sort out an avenue out of this situation, to sort some type of way out. Now, this storm warning and this tower is hitting. I don't feel like it has anything to do with you. I feel like it has to do with this King of Wands in their own community, the ties that they seem to be breaking at this point in time here. They may have left, I just got Dear John. They may have left some type of letter like, I've had enough. I'm over your shit. Like, this is like, I feel like the King of Wands, passion and fire on their lower vibe. I feel like that explosive anger would have rocked someone's boat here. I don't feel like that's directed towards you. I really don't feel like it. I feel like it's this person who has had some type of grip on the King of Wands, holding them back from pursuing their passion, their desire, following their heart, okay? Following that wand. Just gonna say it, that Ace of Wands in the Lovers. This person is highly attracted to you. Highly, highly attracted to you, okay? They just can't get enough, okay? That's all I'm going to say. And I feel like that's been this driving force, though, towards this clarity, towards knowing what they have to do, towards speaking their truth, communicating their truth, even if it has been harsh and it's going to basically rock someone else's foundation. The King of Wands is at this point, and this is like fire signs can get to this point. And I know I've got Leo and Sag in my chart, so I know. Well, it's like generous, 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 caring about others, doing whatever you can for other people. And it's like you can get to this point where it's just like, I've had enough, and you just cut everything off, cut it all off. And you say some harsh shit, perhaps. You say some words you don't, you need to say them because they're true. But I feel like there's this, like, there's so much this King of Wands already took. Like, they already took to their limit, okay? To their limit. Now they have this Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is that truthful communication, sometimes very cutting, okay? The Ace of Swords will show up when you've had these realizations, when you've had about enough. So there is this situation here with this King of Wands, and they are actually wiping people out, cutting people off. They are removing any ties that have been holding them back previously in order to pursue their passion, this and a love connection. I have to say a love connection. I'm saying it's you because we asked who's in your energy. Now this King of Wands is in your energy. You could also place this as you being the King of Wands. You may have you have had it about up to here. You know, you've had enough. You're cutting some shit out and you are just on your way, right? You've had enough, okay? And this is like kind of common themes with this new year, right? We can often be like, you know what? I'm resetting. It's a reset. But this person's motivation is to pursue the person they have this passionate desire for, Three of Cups. This may have been a third-party situation. Could be. We get that a lot. And it happens more than people talk about, okay? So there's no, just it is what it is. It could have been, you know, a lot of the times, soulmates, okay? This is the thing. When we're dealing in soulmates or these spiritual connections, a lot of the times, one or both individuals will have already been connected. Here's the Devil, okay? I knew this was kind of showing up because I feel like this person is like obsessed, like low-key obsessed, okay? With you. A lot of passion, a lot of desire, all right? It's kind of making me blush a little bit, but yeah, I'm totally thrown off track by that energy. Anyways, where was I? Oh, soulmates. Okay, so these spiritual connections. Oftentimes, one or both individuals will already be in another connection. And the lesson is all about authenticity. Are you going to follow your heart? Are you going to do what needs to be done? Are you strong enough? Like, it's almost like a test of strength of will, following your heart, following your guidance from spirit. Like, what are you going to do, right? Are you going to sit here and remain unhappy and toil and labor and putting in all of yourself and losing yourself in a situation? Or are you going to go over here? Are you going to cut the ties and go over here? Now, a lot of the times, masculine energies, even feminine energies, can get stuck in trying to get the best of both worlds. That always ends up a mess, right? And that's not cool, right, for anyone involved. So this lesson, this masculine has learned this lesson. Now, third party can also mean job, family, whatever is holding them back, right? It's a third party situation. Now, this masculine has grown, okay, evolved, it seems, and regained the confidence that it will require to make a cut like this. Okay, this is going to be something that truly rocks someone else's world. It's going to shake up someone's foundation. It's going to feel like a storm is hitting. But all parties involved are learning from this connection. Okay, this is all for our greatest and highest good. Believe it or not, even if it feels like crap when we're going through these situations, we learn a lot about ourselves. We learn a lot about our value, how much we value ourselves, our time, our energy, our love. You know, where are we putting it? And are we happy? And knowing that we deserve to be happy, okay? Even if that comes at the expense of letting someone down, whether that be a partner or a family member, a job situation, whatever the case, okay? So there is this honoring of the self. And this is what's happening with this King of Wands, who is in your energy currently, okay? Also, don't forget, low-key obsessing over you, okay? Really wanting to physically connect, okay? And the King of Wands, wands are a physical energy, right? It's a very physical energy. So this King of Wands is really wanting to get physical. I just heard that. Let's get physical. Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, I heard that. That happened. Okay, so what are they thinking? I suppose the Emperor flew out. This could be Aries, a lot of strong Aries in this reading. And then we have the Knight of Wands. This is like, I'm taking charge and I'm coming to get you. Like this King of Wands feels like nothing's going to get in my way. I know what I want. I know who I want. I'm going after it, okay? This is passion. This is like taking the power back, taking control back. This masculine energy is evolving into Emperor status, okay? I feel like this is high vibe. And with the Knight of Wands energy, it's not always player. It's determination, very much fired up in the moment, in the heat of the moment, okay? So I'm going to clarify with the Knight of Wands just to make sure that it's not one of those in and outs, right? Because we have a lot of passion, and we already know that this King of Wands had the tendency to speak a lot, whisper perhaps sweet nothings, and then have no follow through, right? So we want to make sure that's not the case. What is going on, this Knight of Wands? Please clarify for our beautiful tribe so they know what to expect with this King of Wands that is wanting to make a comeback here. We have the Sun. Yeah, I knew it was high vibe. I could feel it. I could feel this has been an evolution has happened in this King of Wands. This is good. This is really good for those of you who are interested, okay? They want to come in and bring happiness. They're following their heart. Again, they've had this growth. They've had this evolution. This is somebody who's literally transcending and, you know, into their Emperor status, okay? So this person has matured. They've gone through a process, and they would have to be, in order to be strong enough to cut this type of tie. So this, going back to, they may have needed this break, this silence, this time. Maybe you had to let this person go, you know, and oftentimes that's another lesson of letting go. You know, we get many of those in many shapes and forms over this journey we call life, of letting go, allowing surrender. You may have already been doing that, and that's why there would have been this cooling off period. You may not have understood or known what was going on behind the scenes. Well, this is what it is. It's all coming to this boiling point right now, okay? So what's at the bottom of the deck? Knight of Cups. Yeah, they're coming at you, and I do feel like this is in the right way with the Knight of Cups, the Sun here. They are expecting a little bit of resistance from you, because, I mean, we didn't really get into that portion of it, but I'm already assuming, based on this, the amount of time that it took them for, you know, to make a decision, there would have been some like, I don't know. I just feel like you may be slightly guarded when this person comes back, when this King of Wands comes back around. But they are coming back with an apology, that is for sure. And they definitely know what they want, okay? So what they want. I want to get a little bit of what they'll have to say. what they'll have to say. I think I'm going to extend this reading. I think I'm going to extend this reading and get a little bit deeper. We have 3 that came out. You know what? Maybe not. I'm not going to extend it. We have I love you so much. I feel like it's really clear, so I'm not going to extend it. This person has a lot of love for you. This King of Wands loves you. I feel like they already have, but yeah. Oh, dang. Oh, I think. Okay, some of you are sitting there or watching this or wherever you're doing. You can be standing. I don't know where you're sitting. I will never come back. Don't wait up. There is someone here that's like, don't even bother. Don't even bother. And that's for a handful of you. I just got 27%. 27% randomly. I don't usually get that, but you were the catalyst for my healing. Okay, so I feel like that's a mutual, I feel like that's something that you both understand, that the two of you and this connection, this soulmate, spiritual, you know, connection that has happened, transpired here between the two of you. There was a learning. There was it was a catalyst for your healing journey, right? For both of you, for all parties involved, okay? Now this King of Wands is wanting to come back and say that they love you so much. Some of you, 27%, are saying, I'll never come back. Don't wait up. You know, I ain't coming back to you, that kind of a thing. Fine, fair enough. Lesson learned. I'm moving on. And we all have that right. That's our divine free will. For those of you who are saying that, for those of you who aren't, you may want to hear this King of Wands out because there has been evolution within them. And some of you, I guess, you know, some of you just don't care, and that's totally cool too. Let's see what the Love Oracle has to say here. Let's see what the Love Oracle has to say. Yeah, I mean, like, with soulmates, you know, it's a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I always say that, and that's because it's so true. So once a lesson is learned with a soulmate, we can, most times we decide to learn the lesson, move on. But we can take that further if we want to, you know, if we feel like it. And there may be something that is bigger there, but it doesn't, like I said, there's so many different soulmates, and so many of you could be tapping into this energy and being at different spaces yourselves. Okay, so I'm not going to place anything, but this has the potential to grow if you want it to. Okay, if you want it to. Okay, so what is here with the Love Oracle? Reason, a season, or a lifetime. And some of you are like, the reason is over. Okay, I've done what I need to do. I learned what I need to learn with this person. That's fine. They are not finished with you, but they might learn a tough lesson, you know, if you are telling them, no, thank you, in the kindest words. Yeah, but that's for a handful of you. You can let me know in the comments who you are, but look at what came out. We have, this glowing heart here, and it says secret admirer. So someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. This is all coming up to the surface, boiling over, bubbling up. It's going to be known, okay? Whether you want to hear it or not. You know, some of you are really stoked on this, okay? Some of you are really stoked on this, and that's totally cool too. You may have not been waiting, but hoping perhaps that this person would evolve eventually and come at you, correct? This is what it's looking like it's going to happen. Now, for those of you who are wanting or saying like, yeah, this sounds really good, let's see with another oracle deck what the potential here is with this connection going forward. Serendipity. Okay, so this is actually linked to that New Year's reading. Okay, this is linked to the New Year's reading. Yeah, this could be somebody new again, right? Could be somebody new. It really just depends on who you are, what the situation is for you, and how this energy resonates. Of course, that's up to you to use your own discernment here. Serendipity. Things are happening. It just feels like this is like a magical like connection. It feels like this is fated. Okay, there's this energy of everything lining up at the right time, everything aligning. We have chopped wood, and this could be what you are doing in the meantime. Again, that surrender, that release, that letting go, allowing all things to happen when they happen, the chips fall where they may, that kind of an energy. There may have been this surrender and waiting for that perfect time where things are aligning. And this is what it feels like is happening here. That's what it feels like is happening here. Okay, let's see. Okay. I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. So there may have been that surrender, and I feel like this is kind of like an underlying theme here in this reading, of the surrender and the work that you've been doing as well. The moment I embraced my this is funny. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender, the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So basically, you allowed time and space by letting go, by surrendering, allowing the serendipitous events to happen as they may, allowing the universe to do its work. Spirit, God, angels, ancestors, all of the things were arranging themselves behind the scenes. Here, with this King of Wands, growing up, again, reclaiming their power and stepping into this confidence in order to come at you correctly and follow their heart, really. This was a them lesson as well, right? So yeah, this is basically it. Let's give a self-love and an affirmation to close out this reading. I'm tripping over my words today, y'all. We have play. So Spirit's asking you to just tap into that playful energy, reconnect with your inner child, find a sense of whimsy and wonder in all that you do. Again, just staying present in the moment, playful energy, flirtatious energy, if you will. We have dance, very much playful energy, okay? And that kind of energy is highly effective when you are trying to manifest, create something. Being in that state of joy and wonder is actually very powerful, okay? Change is not possible without movement. And movement is everywhere in the universe. You're invited to join in the dance. So start moving your body. Know you are worthy. Coming back to that. This is what's happening here. Abundance is everywhere around you. Feel worthy and open yourself up to receive the many gifts that await you. Calm before the storm. Interesting. I kind of had a feeling it was going to go the other way, but it totally came back around and stayed very positive. Okay. Very positive reading here. What do we have for an affirmation? Thank you all for being here again. Thank you all for being here. That's the one. What do we have? The point of power is always in the present moment. Again, when we're talking about these things and Spirit just comes up, flies these messages out just to affirm what we've already been speaking to. It's really freaking magical and I'm so grateful. But okay. The point of power is always in the present moment, and that is the truth. Okay. So the past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe and I am free. Beautiful, beautiful message. Beautiful tribe. Y'all are seriously the best. Thank you so much. Again, I keep saying that, but I really, truly am grateful for each and every one of you. And I'm sending you all my love. Take care. Mwah.